Hey, what's going on? So we have Kendall here, and we've been working together. I think it's been just a little over 3 months, and we were just talking about his progress, made some really big strides, and just wanted him to share kind of where were you and what were you struggling with like before we started working together?
So for the most part, I was just struggling with a routine. I had my mindset that I wanted to lose weight, and I wanted to get down, but I just couldn't put it together. The idea was there, and trying to get the motivation was there, but basically get over the hump. I knew what to do, but just wasn't doing it. So yeah.
Feel you. Hey, I think a lot of us know just with just about anything in life, but especially losing weight or making a change, it's not complicated, right? I mean, I think you see that, but what do you think got you to that spot to be able to make some moves, or what really helped to be able to get the motivation, to be able to be like, I'm doing this now? And most of the time, you can tell me too. I don't know if we talk about this, but once we see the results, then it's like, all right, let's go. Like where it's kind of that first step to move. But maybe if you could talk about that, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so initially, it was two things really that got really get the gears going. One of them was not too long ago. I lost a friend that it was partly to weight, um,
Hmm.
and it really got my mind going and trying to figure out what I can do to just stay healthy. After college, I know a lot of people put on weight, and I was definitely one of those people. Um, and waking up and got on the scale and I wasn't too happy and I knew I needed to do something. But I like I say, couldn't put it together. Another big thing, I guess, is I had a son that's about 15 months now, and he's starting to walk and get around, and
Mm.
I got to be able to play with him, especially right now and later on in life. I don't want to be winded playing with him or not being able to play with him because I didn't take care of myself. Um, Being that role model to him, you know,
That's
sometimes you
huge.
gotta do things you don't like, and
Yeah.
that's if that's working out every day or not eating a cookie or, figuring out that I could have a protein bar instead of a candy bar, just little things to show him and myself that a healthy lifestyle can still be a fun lifestyle and you still can have a little bit of ice cream here and there.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. I mean, those are huge when we have those, that's your motivation. There's always this idea of motivation is like, oh, I'm just gonna go do it and crush it. It's like sometimes it's some deeper stuff that really has to get you going. Your son being a role model, having a friend and seeing that and not wanting to, have that happen to you. Because you got, people that rely on you. So I think that's super important. How would us help the most, since, we started, working together?
I think support. Um, you always know that you got the support from people, and as a man, I'll just say that especially out of high school, being younger, not totally super young, but one of the things is you always don't want to ask for help, and that's one
Mm.
of the things that I talk to about with the high schoolers that I work with is being vulnerable and being able to say yes to help or yes to support just in general. And that was one of the things that's been big for me is being able to say I can't do this by myself. Being able to say, hey, yes, I need help. Where can you help me? If it's just throwing ideas of food towards you, or
Yeah.
just sitting down and talking with my wife and having her just tell me, hey, you're doing good, keep it going. Those little things definitely keep the wheels going when they starting to slow down.
Yeah. Okay. Cool, man. Thanks for sharing. That's awesome. So really, at the end of the day, too, it's like, hey, man, you're the one that committed, and you're the one putting in the work. So talk about kind of how you've been feeling, what type of results you've gotten, since we started.
Um, I mean, one big thing is clothing. I'm fitting into things that I wasn't able to, that I was kind of upset about. Probably about 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Hmm.
Probably a flip of the year actually. Time been going by so fast that yeah. But flip of the year, I cleaned out my closet, and there were several things that I was like, yeah, that's getting kind of tight. Probably need to get rid of that. But me being the person I am, oh yeah, I'm about to work out. I'm not, give me a month, I'll fit back in it.
Hmm.
That actually happened.
Yeah.
I actually worked out, and clothes that I bought because I didn't have clothes. That was, clothes was getting too small, so I had to buy new clothes. Those clothes that I bought too big for me now. I went from belt loop, the last loop, to the first loop now.
Wow.
Those little things like that, and that actually helped me, like today, actually say no to some extra sweets. With this week being Teacher Appreciation Week, they being very generous with cookies and donuts and stuff. I was able to turn away some cookies and different things like that, or just limit. I did have one, but I gave away like several more. I
Yeah.
could have had a lot
Did
more,
have.
and I didn't. Just because I was thinking, like, I'm happy that I'm at that first loop on my belt. I don't want to get back to that last one. Not even really thinking about it too. It was just like second nature, like almost like walking. It's just a mind frame now. Like I had a cookie. It tastes good. Yeah, but I'm not gonna overdo it because
Yeah.
I know, I don't want to get back to where I was. And not saying that it was a bad state. A lot of people just struggle to get going, and that's definitely where I was. And I think that's part of it, being scared to get back there and not be able to get going again. So that's
Yeah.
definitely one thing that scares me quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, once you don't have the momentum, you're just stuck in mud. But,
Yeah.
once you kind of have that momentum that you're kind of been gaining, you're just like, why would I stop or slow down? So, and once you're in that stuck in that spot like you were, I've been there, everyone's been there. It's like it feels impossible to get out of it. But, you've definitely made moves down, 36 pounds, clothes changing beyond that, which is way more important than the scale too, because that shows that we're losing fat.
Yeah.
We're keeping, you're a workout guy, so it's like, you lifted weights your whole life, so it's, you're not going to be, you're going to have muscle on your frame, I guess. So it's
Mhm.
not like you're ever going to be super light, probably. So yeah, we got that changing. Yeah, man. Overall, how have you been feeling? I mean, like good energy wise, like mobility wise, like with your boy. I always see you carrying him in the bathtub and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, one of the big things is difference is sleep.
Okay.
I'm able to wake up in the morning and be okay. Where before, it was a struggle to even get up. I had to make sure that I was planning the shower straight away when I woke up because I wasn't waking up. I didn't have the energy.
Mhm.
I was drinking a lot of energy drinks. I had to eat something and drink something on the way home from work and back because I just couldn't stay up. I was so tired.
Mm.
You know, I do, drink something on my way to work, but it's usually a water or it's a
Yeah.
protein shake. It's breakfast. But waking up is a lot easier now. I could wake up at my time at 5 a.m. and I'm downstairs looking at the clock like I still got 20 minutes before I got to go. Where before I was rushing, like, oh, I'm running late, and
Yep.
think like that, getting my son ready and to get out the door. Where I could take my time now because I'm I could wake up and take a shower if I have to. If I didn't take it the night before, take a shower, go downstairs, take the dogs out. Do the little things without having to feel like I'm getting rushed, just because I woke up 15 minutes after I was supposed to wake up.
Yeah, when you feel tired all the time, it makes it impossible to do anything, especially work out or eat healthy. It always feels like you're behind. So, I mean, that's awesome that you're feeling that way going forward.